Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, as promised last year, I'm going to start converting this electric 454-inch zero-turn lawnmower into a solar-powered. So basically what I'm going to do is, this is the golf cart I did last year. I got a new roof for those that's going on those. That's a 370 watt roof. And this roof, I said it was a 300 watt on the solar panel, but it turned out to be like a 125 watt panel. So it's not that much power, not enough for what I wanted to do on this cart. So I'm going to take this roof off and I'm going to mount it to the zero turn. The thing is like there's, got to build some structure. So last winter, snow took down my neighbor's shelter, and I had a shelter blow down a few years ago, so I've got quite a few pieces, parts, a whole box of brackets and stuff, and I'm gonna go about seeing if I can't get that stuff to make a top support for this. So first thing I'm going to do is start out with these. I already ground those things off, so they're a little tighter to make the vertical supports for the back. And somehow I'm going to fashion these things along for the vertical supports for the front. As you can see, I've got them clamped up right there, right now. So, and we'll just see how much of that stuff I can make work. I'll shoot some holes. Okay. So I got these things mounted up. I can find some pipes that'll fit in there. I want some tall ones for this because that's what's going to work the best. And now, I'm just going to mock this up right now, but when I get done, obviously, this one's going to have to be cut off a little bit. But when I get done, with them, I'm going to weld them to this outside bracket right here. So let's look at these fronts. I think it'll be all right if I just get some heavy-duty zip screws to that. So, hang on a second while I do that and stay right over here. Now you can see I'm using kind of a larger self-drilling, self-tapping screws. Alrighty. So now mounts for the front tubes, and then the mounts for the back tubes. And now I gotta grind this thing off because that's not straight enough. But I want the tall pipe, so all right, I'll be right back. I'll just put a little bit out of round, make it back round again. Use these two pipes here. These 290s from my old setup. Actually, a little over 90, but that's okay. Okay, got that done. Now, gotta kind of do a front hoop here that we can hook into. These are pretty long. These are all stock lengths except for that one that I cut off. And then I can take these two 90s here. And, do I have a piece that'll fit in between there? Full length shorter piece. Fits in. It's 31 and a half outside to outside. And about there. Take some zip screws and this went on pretty good. I just temporarily put it together. Now we need something to go between those and this. And fortunately, these pipes kind of fit in there. So, I mean, this is working out extremely well. It's surprising. I mean, I gotta get longer. Well, this is as long as they come, so. I need to attach those. Use the same type of clamps I used down there. Try doing this a different way. Okay. All right, we have quite a bit of adjustment here. I do want to rake. I just want it raked forward. I want to have room back here, plus when I hit branches, I want them to rake forward a little bit for that. I'm going to use a couple of zip screws and pin that. "36 inches. 37 inches. I'll get 37 out of this. Oh, 36 is it. This is the short one that I had to cut down, so that's why I'm using that to measure. So that one is at 36 and 5/8. This one's at 36. Just got one a little bit. Why you measuring a mark instead of measuring a hole? I got 10 too, so. We're going to need a cross member in between these two poles. We're going to need a cross member back here in between these two poles. This looks like it actually might fit right off the rip. think we could actually test fit. I got the top off. Make sure I can get in and out of it. Oh, kind of looks pretty good. Kind of looks all right, huh? Definitely going to need some gusseting to keep it from wobbling, but I think this is going to be okay. I think I weld these down here and weld all the joints. I think that should stiffen it up quite a bit. I should be able to maybe slide this back a little bit. I need to grind these things off so the top's not sitting on them. But I think it kind of looks like it's going to be okay. Like I said, a little gusseting and I think it'll be fine. Alrighty, well, that's a wrap for today. I'm going to go and get dinner started. Just occurred to me that I didn't do a video of the completion of the solar top. So basically, here it is. It was all put together with a collapsed structure. I did weld it together. I mocked it up with screw, and the welds are ugly as hell. For whatever reason, I couldn't get that little buzz box MIG welder, Harbor Freight MIG welder to lay a nice bead. But that being said, it is well glued together with that Harbor Freight welder. It ain't going anywhere. I mean, it shakes the whole cart. I did paint it. Here's the paint. Rust-Oleum 2X. I think it's key lime's the color. It looks pretty close. It's a little bit off, but I would say all in all, it's good enough. The mower actually looks okay. And the top's very low profile, so you can move under tree limbs and stuff like that and not have to worry about breaking the solar roof. And we're all set up. We're gonna start getting them. I'm gonna get set up. We're gonna put those batteries in this cart.